Legion, Marie Curie, prostate cancer, household names that have aligned with us, who then promote our services to their either customer base or in some cases it's their staff. Sainsbury's, someone joined us in April, and in May signed up Sainsbury's. They've got 165,000 staff in the UK. He's now their official travel agent. Sainsbury's have just created their own internal video to promote it. And 2 Fridays ago, it went live in every staff room in Britain.
You can follow me on Twitter @holiday_hut. Okay, so how can we find out more about joining your franchise?
Everything is online, as I said. Everyone just needs to go to our website, which is www.thetravelfranchise.com. And if they click at the top where it says start here, they just pop their email in and it'll play them that first 45-minute video, John. So as I was saying before, it's a 45-minute video, then a 30-minute one, then what I call like a little due diligence website, like a research website. And how we take this as a compliment is 90% of our 300 franchisees have joined this way without ever meeting us. So they just speak with me on the phone, watch those 3 pieces of information. So to part with 10 or 15,000 pounds or whatever the price might be, it's a great compliment, I think, without having physically met with somebody. This year we've started to do some kind of like discovery type days, presentations around the country. They've gone down a treat. We've had, I think, about 36% sign-up rate from people who join, people who attend, which is phenomenal. It's not like a little £200 business. It's a big investment. Yeah. And yet over a third of the room are joining on the day or, directly as a result of coming to meet us and see it properly. We take some of our existing franchisees so they can speak with them as well. But yeah, the process is really simple. 45-minute video. If you like it, give me a shout here in my home office. We get to know each other a tiny bit. I'll share more information and we just chat it through. And we have a training we have 2 trainings a month now. It used to be 1, but we're growing so quick it's 2. And those trainings fill out fast. So I don't have to recruit people or convince or persuade. The trainings just fill, John. So my attitude is, look, I want you to be kind of begging me to join rarely. So I'm not going to ring you. I'm not going to pest you. I'm not even going to try and convince or persuade. I'm here just to give you the information so you make a really informed decision. If you like what you see, and most people do, then great, and we become partners.
Okay, great. You've shared an awful lot of information, Paul. I'm sure plenty of people will be interested, and I wish you success growing the business.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me today, John.
Checking it out before you check in on the John Guinn Travel Show on ukhealthradio.com. As I was putting this show together, an email popped in from Paul from the Travel Franchise with a limited edition package, £4,995 plus VAT. If you want to be a travel agent, do check out the Travel Franchise's website, and the details can be found at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. EasyJet has celebrated carrying 50 million passengers from Belfast Airport. It started flying from the airport in 1998, and the first flight was to London Luton. The airline celebrated the milestone by giving their lucky passenger, Isabel Patterson, a pair of flights from Belfast. And there are other celebrations throughout the day, which included cake, which I'm a bit upset I've missed. EasyJet became Northern Ireland's largest airline in 2001, and it offers flights from Belfast to Edinburgh, Glasgow, Manchester, Bristol, Gatwick, Liverpool, Luton, Newcastle and Stansted. There's up to 86 flights per day between the mainland and Belfast. Of those, up to 14 flights a day operate to and from Gatwick. There's 10 to and from Stansted and 8 to and from Luton. In 2016, EasyJet had over 3.9 million seats between the mainland and Belfast, and in summer 2016 increased seats between London and Belfast by over 9%. For summer 2017, EasyJet has added over 155,000 summer seats from Belfast to London, Malaga, Alicante, Faro, Barcelona, Amsterdam, Palma, Ibiza and Split. And this should take the number of seats available from Belfast for the first time to over 3 million. I've not flown to Belfast Airport. I've no idea what it's like. If you've experienced the airport, flying with EasyJet, do let me know how it went at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. A study in the US has revealed what air travellers will tolerate for non-discriminatory security screening. Mounting anti-terrorism security procedures and the Transport Security Administration's TSA screening process has launched numerous debates about the protection of civil liberties and equal treatment for passengers. A new study published in Risk Analysts has successfully quantified how much potential air passengers value equal protection when measured against sacrifices in safety, cost, wait time and convenience. The study, called Valuing Equal Protection in Aviation Security Screening, examined how much American travellers valued the principle of equal protection by quantifying the equity premium. Put my tea bag in. New glasses, I can't quite see properly yet. The equity premium included the following components: monetary cost, defined as a screening fee that passengers were willing to pay per flight; wait time, defined as the length of time in minutes that passengers had to wait to complete security screening; convenience, defined as the proportion of passengers without contraband who were mistakenly singled out for further scrutiny; and travel and safety, defined as the acceptable percentage of the passengers who boarded with contraband that were not detected during the screening. This is known as the miss rate. The study was based on the responses of 222 participants on an online survey who were recruited through Amazon Mechanical Turk. Each watched a 4-minute video that described the study and explained the equity premiums. Respondents were then randomly assigned one of the 3 possible 2-stage screening procedures that evaluated passengers according to a set of behavioural indicators. This is such as perceived fear or stress, the demographic characteristics, age, race, sex and or national origin, or at random. The respondents then completed 10 trade-off assessments to determine how much they were willing to sacrifice to avoid differential treatment. For all selection procedures, respondents were willing to pay up to $15 and tolerated an increase of up to 2 additional passengers boarding with contraband to avoid inequitable screenings. When selection procedures focused on demographic characteristics, they were willing to wait an extra 15 minutes. However, respondents who were assigned 2 procedures that selected passengers at random or according to their behaviour were only willing to tolerate an additional 5 minutes. Male and female respondents responded differently. To avoid a less equitable screening, female participants were willing to wait longer and pay more than male respondents. Females were 2.8 times more likely to wait longer than the minimum wait time, 1.7 times more likely to pay more than the minimum screening fee. However, there were no significant differences in fee or wait time allowances between white and non-white respondents. The overall low numbers suggest that the respondents were only willing to make limited sacrifices for more equitable screening, and they were still placed a high value on low cost, shorter wait times, greater safety and convenience. People who were willing to give up equal protection for other priorities like minimising cost and inconvenience and maximising safety. These results offer valuable insights for the TSA and other security officers. Even if screening procedures based on demographic characteristics were more effective than random or behaviour-based selections, travellers in this study showed they are more opposed to those discriminatory procedures by making greater sacrifices in equity terms in premiums when experiencing this type of procedure. Researchers from the University of Southern California conducted this research with the support of the American States Department of Homeland Security. There we go, hope you followed that. When you're standing in a security line, what are you willing to give up to get through that line quicker? Let me know, facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. You can keep up to date with travel news and leave me a message at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. The bank holiday may have been a little bit of a washout for some of you, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't go and do a little bit of a staycation. And here's 1 or 2 tips for staying in Devon. Picnics in the Wildflower Meadow. This is from May to September, £48 for 2. A British summertime staple, the picnic has given a luxury West Country twist at the Moorland Garden Hotel. In contrast to the hotel's landscape Moorland Gardens, the Wildflower Meadow is an untamed, peaceful retreat loved by wildlife. Guests are packed off with a map to their secluded picnic spot in the meadow, along with a bespoke hamper of goodies. Treats include home-baked bread, along with locally sourced cheese and chutney, duck pate, home-baked ham, goat's cheese and sun-blushed tomato quiche and Bert's crisps. The savoury treats are complemented by homemade cake, scones, clotted cream and preserve. There's also seasonal fresh berries, a bottle of water and a flask of tea. And you can have a chilled bottle of wine or bubbly added to the cost on request. The Moor Otters Art Trail, which is running from June to September. The Moorland Garden Hotel will be welcoming a special guest, Potter Otter, in June. The metre-high sculpture is one of 100 original pieces of art, making up the first of its kind Moor Otters Art Trail across Dartmoor. It was created by Gloucestershire artist Rachel Stilson to replace Harry Potter, the Wizardly Otter, who will be relocated inside the hotel and joins other striking sculptures already resident in the grounds. Visitors to Dartmoor will be encouraged to find each individually hand-painted otter located at various locations across the moor and log the serial numbers as part of completing the trail. Finally, outdoor theatre, 29th of June and 28th of August. The Chapter House Theatre Company will be delivering 2 outdoor theatre productions against the Moorland Garden Hotel's beautiful Dartmoor backdrop. Jane Eyre will come to life on the 29th of June with a rendition of Peter Pan on the 28th of August. Tickets cost £15 per adult, £10 per child, or $44 for a family of 4, which is 2 adults, 2 children. There's also barbecue and snacks available for purchase at each event. I haven't been on a picnic for ages. If you've got any picnic tips for somebody, please do share them at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. Well, that's it for this week's show, my last in my 40s. Anyway, if you are interested in becoming a travel agent and you want to discuss it with somebody who used to be a home worker, do please contact me at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. I'll give you a completely unbiased, warts and all opinion of it. Just ask me the questions, I'll give you a straight answer. If there's any particular travel topic you want covered on a future show, you can use the Facebook page to contact me to get that requested as well. And I do hope you can join me next time on the Travel Show with John Guinn on ukhealthradio.com, where each week I check out before you check in.